Hello and welcome to Beginners Python and Machine Learning. My name's Tim Cummings. Every week we have a look at something to do with Python or machine learning. On the first week of every month we do an absolute beginners class, but this is the second week of the month, so we're going to look at something a little bit more advanced. But it's still a beginners class, so feel free to ask any questions to do with Python, no matter how simple. We're not going to be doing any coding tonight, but we'll be using some Python code, so you'll have a read through and see what the code does, and then we'll try to use it. And we'll use the code to create a virtual printer on your computer so that you can print to it, and it will just like you have a virtual printer that prints to PDFs, we'll have a virtual printer that prints to Excel files, and so that's the plan for tonight. So this is Meetup 110. In the Meetup description I've put a link, and also in the YouTube I've put a link to the file that we'll be dealing with. It'll be good if you've got Python installed. So an Anaconda should also work, but I won't be giving Anaconda instructions tonight, just Python instructions. And also if you could have Git installed, because we're going to pull down all the files from the repository. But at the moment we'll just look at one of them, and so I'll open that in a new tab. So this is our Python file, and it's the one that we're going to run. So I've put a big long comment at the beginning here explaining what it all does, and all our tasks that we're going to try to achieve tonight. And then when we get down here we get to some code, and so we'll look at this code and see how it runs. So the first thing is you want to have Git installed. So I'm assuming you've already done that. If you haven't, then you might want to pause the video, download Git and install it, and then you can continue the video. And you'll also need Python installed on your computer. So I'm using Python 3.9.5, so 3.9.6 is available.